What is up, guys? It is your boy Little Man Jay coming to you guys with another video, and today we're going to be talking about law. All right, so if you're not quite familiar with me or you're just tuning in, I am a big time fan of law and I actually want to study law. But as of right now, at my current age, I really want to do law. So me really wanting to do law gave me a good video idea. Let me tell you guys how exactly you become a lawyer, step-by-step process right now. So I've done my research because I've been also trying to do research on how to become a lawyer. And every single research that I see, although it's giving me what I need to do and telling me how I need to become a lawyer, it's just so complicated. It's just all over the place. And most of it is not modern. So I have concocted like all modern things, the things that you need currently as of the time that I'm making this video right now, what you would need, and I've converted it into a step-by-step process of 5 steps on what you would really I've been saying what you would need, but yeah, I have concocted a 5-step process on what you would need to become a lawyer. I promise that's the last time I'm saying what you would need after that. All right, now let's start. Step number 1 in my simple 5-step process, Junior's 5-step process of becoming a lawyer. Step number 1, the educational requirements. First, in order to become a lawyer, in order to actually, like the requirements to be a lawyer, you would first need an NSC, a National Senior Certificate with a bachelor's pass. So that's all it needs, an NSC with a bachelor's pass, right? And then after that, you would need an LLB, which means Bachelor of Law. I don't know why it's LLB. Don't even ask me, because LLB and Bachelors of Law, it should basically be BOL, or if we remove the off, BL, not LLB. That doesn't make any sense. But yeah, so far, educational requirements. Step 1, you would need an NSC with a bachelor's pass. You would need an LLB, which is usually takes around 4 years, and then you would also need English. You need to pass English. A common misconception when it comes to law is that you need history. You don't. Law is like, has a lot of cramming, it has a lot of all that. History teaches you how to be good at that, but it doesn't really teach you, it doesn't really have the requirements of becoming a lawyer. It would be nice to have history as a lawyer, but it's not a must. The only must when it comes to law is English. So yeah, with that out of the way, that's step number 1. The educational requirements, we got that out of the way. Step number 2, pretty straightforward. After getting your LLB, after studying at a university for 4 years, you go do your legal training. What do I mean by legal training? 2 years of articles, where you basically work under a practicing attorney for 2 years, and then you write your articles and all that stuff. So step 2 is basically pretty much the easiest one, because the first step, you have to study for 4 years, and then the second step, you just do the practical things about what you study for the next 2 years. This is where you usually work at the legal clinics or anything. This is a requirement before you work out in the big leagues. So yeah, the step 2, legal training, 2 years of articles. I don't know what's in the background. Step 3, board exams, right? So step 3 is where you're gonna write your board exams, and I'll say step 3 might be the hardest when I'm looking at it, because step 3 you have to write your attorney admissions examinations, which is 4 exams, by the way. But actually, now that I read what the exams are going to be about, it doesn't seem all that hard, because step 3 you have to pass the exam number 1, legal practice and procedure exam, where basically it's an exam to test your knowledge on legal practice and procedure. Number 2 is the wills and estate exam, where I don't really get what you're going to be writing about in this one. Number 3 is the contracts and rules of the court exam, where it teaches you about contracts and the legalities, if that's a word, legalities of contracts, and the rules of the court, which is basically the proper court etiquette of courts. So that's basically an exam where you learn about that, or they test your knowledge about that, in other words. And the legal accounting exam. What is legal accounting? Because as accounting, not just accounting, or is a legalized form of accounting? I'm not quite sure. If you know, or if you did study law and you're watching this video, make sure to leave a comment down below on something that I missed or something that has changed throughout the years, or please answer the question what legal accounting really is. And I didn't really want to take accounting. I took accounting, by the way, but if you will be having to write a legal accounting exam, I guess I should be thanking him, because it will be nice to have like some background on accounting before I go to university, and then accounting is just dropped on me by fire by force. So yeah, And then number 4, you have to apply to the High Court to be admitted as an attorney. So this one is pretty straightforward. After doing step 1, 2, and 3, so you have your NSC with a bachelor's pass. You did your LLB for 4 years. You did 2 years of articles. You passed all 4 exams. Then you can finally go and apply to the High Court to be admitted as an attorney, right? And then once that is complete, you are basically a lawyer. And then step 5 is not really like things that you do to become a lawyer. In step 5, you have to register with the Legal Practice Council of South Africa, which is basically the council. When you're registered, you will be admitted to like practice law legally. So once after completing step 1 to 5, step 1 to 4, you will be officially a lawyer. But you would need step 5, which is basically where you get your law license to practice law legally. And after completing all 4 of those 5, why do I keep stuttering? All 5 of those steps, then you are technically and legally a South African lawyer. Yo, when I say it out loud, it sounds like so much I need to do. But then when you compare it to stuff like being a doctor, it's not really all that bad, is it? What is it like studying for roughly 6.5 years? Because it's 4 years of school, and then 2 years with articles, and then the extra 6 months I added them for the board exams, right? Yeah. So basically, roughly 6.5 years. It's not bad, guys. It's not bad. So let's go over it one more time in a nutshell, just step by step, without having to break down anything. Step 1, educational requirements: the NSC with a bachelor's pass, LLB LLB for 4 years. And then step 2, legal training, 2 years of your articles, training under a practicing attorney. Step 3, the board exams. You have to pass the attorney admissions examinations, which is number 1, the legal practice and procedure examination. Number 2, the wills and estate examination. Number 3, the contracts and rules of the courtroom examination. Number 4, the legal accounting examination. And step 4, you have to apply to the High Court to be admitted as an attorney. And step 5, you have to register with the you have to register with the Legal Practice Council of South Africa. I am not. Well, I guess I am. I'm half excited, half not excited, because first thing, I want to fast forward and like be a lawyer already. That's the part that excites me, like being a lawyer at the end. And ooh, look at this glow. And the part that doesn't excite me is all the steps that I have to take to become a lawyer. But hey, man, that's the future. You can't wait. Can also wait. Right now, as a kid, I really want to be an adult, and then when I'm an adult, I'm gonna want to be a kid again. So But yeah, that's basically the end of the video, man. I'm just stalling you guys so that the video can get to 8 minutes, and it did. So thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you on the next one. And if you want to, see more type of this content, because I'm not done with the lawyers. What I just read to you was the step-by-step process on how to become a lawyer in general. But lawyer is actually one of the careers with the most side quests, right? Meaning you can branch out and become a bunch of different lawyers. A lawyer of property, a lawyer, and a property lawyer. I can't believe I forgot it, because that's the one I want to be. A corporate lawyer. Okay, I got it. A property lawyer, a corporate lawyer, a criminal lawyer. There's so many different types of law that you can study. So law has the most side quests. So what I just told you right now was the basic thing that branches to most of them, right? But there are some types of law that require more than what I just wrote here. So if you want to know, or you want me to be in more depth or more specific about a specific type of law, make sure to show this video some love. I will see you guys like this type of content, and I will drop more type of content for you. But with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you on the next one. Peace out.